Welcome back to the part 2 series of Fast Forward's comprehensive review of the newly launched Bajaj Pulsar N125. Now in the earlier episode we talked about the motorcycle's design, the tech and features, and what the kind of design philosophy tells us about why Bajaj has added this 15th motorcycle to the entire Pulsar lineup. But in this video, we will purely talk about how the bike is to ride, how the seat and the handlebars and the other ergonomics work out for the rider, and the overall experience in terms of performance as well. So stay tuned. Now before we start talking about the riding experience of the N125, the first thing that we have to address is its ultra low weight, because this motorcycle, this 125cc segment motorcycle, weighs exactly 125 kgs, and that was one thing that Bajaj at the start of designing this motorcycle had decided that it cannot cross that weight limit mark, because it wanted it to be agile and very easy to maneuver. And that is something that comes out in the N125's nature when you are out and about with it. So that sets it. The bike is light and ready for some action. And how does the entire rider's triangle fit around you? Well, of course you've got the raised handlebars. Now this handlebar is not sporty by any sense, but it is pretty upright and comfortable and gives you a good reach towards it. However, this is not a very wide handlebar, and some riders, taller riders maybe, might feel that it is a little cramped. Now moving on, of course you can see that my legs are at a very relaxed position, not a very upswept position, and overall it gives me very good control over the gear selector and the rear brake as well. Now we have already spoken about the brakes. The rear unit is a drum brake 130 mm and the front brake is a 240 mm disc brake. However, it does not get ABS at all. Overall, the N125 will give you both commuter vibes and sport motorcycle vibes, and that is exactly the middle point which I think that designers wanted to hit, and I think they have done a pretty fair job at that. Now, once you start riding the motorcycle, that is when the crown jewel of the N125, the new 125cc single cylinder 2-valve engine, comes into play. Because the most important characteristic about the engine is, while it is punchy, it is also buttery smooth. And a lot of that has to do with the counterbalance that Bajaj has put within the engine, which gives it a very non-vibey character. Now the engine is not only vibes free, but it is also pretty intelligent, because apart from the fuel injection, it also offers Bajaj's ISG system, or the integrated starter generator motor, which gives you silent start stop, and also makes the bike more efficient, because that also enables this motorcycle to have the automatic start stop function as well, that helps you save fuel. Now beyond that, the engine does produce 12 PS at around 8500 RPM, which Bajaj says is class leading for this segment of motorcycles. And the torque figure from this engine is at 11 Newton meters, peaking at around 6500 RPM. Now, what does that translate into when you are riding this motorcycle? Well, of course, it is not an only sports-oriented motorcycle that will completely blow you away, but it's got the right amount of punch at every speed and at every gear ratio as well. The gear ratios are also pretty well sorted out, and the gearbox, the gears slot in very smoothly, no problems there. I had no false neutrals, which is a nice thing, because a lot of bikes I tend to drop the gear on a false neutral many times. But that was not the case. That was not the problem that I was facing with the N125. When you are out on the road, the engine, its smooth, non-complaining nature really, gives you a sense of confidence in the motorcycle that really helps the rider on a day-to-day basis. Now, in terms of equipment, we have already discussed that on the front, the N125 has 30 mm telescopic forks, with 125 mm travel, and it also gets a monoshock at the rear with the same amount of travel. Of course, the shrouds, the plastic covers that they have given for the front forks are a conversation starter, but the performance, the tuning of the suspension on the front and rear is completely flawless. I do not have any complaints in that department, and a big thumbs up to Bajaj for coming up with a suspension setup that feels so planted, so natural, intuitive across various scenarios such as city riding, your rural riding, and even highway riding. Going forward, we have already discussed that the LCD display on the Bajaj is just like the motorcycles that we have seen from the brand before as well. However, there are two things that need to be pointed out here is that the LCD display does not have a rev counter or a display that tells you which gear you are in, and that could be problematic for some riders out there. Then we come to the MRF Nilo Grip Zapper tires that Bajaj is giving with the N125. Overall, combined with the kind of suspension tuning that Bajaj is offering, the tires also perform really well and give you a lot of confidence. All that comes to the point that I was trying to, make at the beginning of this video, is that this bike looks like it could be a lot of fun, and out there on the road it is actually pretty fun because there is just no clutter, no excess weight, a good amount of punch, and you can have a lot of fun even in traffic situations, city speeds, rural areas like I am in right now, and overall it's a pretty fun bike. However, there are some things that I think Bajaj should look after, things like the seat. Of course, this is a premium style of seat. It's got the step configuration, it's got a very good curve that gives the rider the low 795 mm seat height. But now, because the seat is wedged like this, it also turns into a wedgie for the rider, which might not be comfortable in most situations for long riding periods. That is something that owners who travel a lot on a day-to-day basis on their two-wheeler will have to address with, I guess, some extra padding or some other kind of seat configuration. So if Bajaj comes up with, let's say, a touring seat version of this, then that would really help owners, in my opinion. The ground clearance on the bike is also 128 mm, so no problems there as well. Even with your pillion sitting behind you, you will have no trouble. So that was all about the riding and performance experience of the new Bajaj Pulsar N125. It's sporty, it's punchy while being sensible and efficient as well. And it also gets these crazy color schemes across all its variants. Overall, I think there are 7 color schemes on offer from Bajaj, including this pewter grey and neon green color shade that you see here. Now, prices for the motorcycle range between 94,707 to rupees 98,707 ex-showroom. Overall, the motorcycle, I think, is a pretty bang for your buck product, and there is a lot of action brewing up in this sporty commuter 125cc segment as well right now. And I think Bajaj has entered this segment just at the right time with a name that commands so much love and attention from all motorcycling enthusiasts in the country. Let us know what you thought about this motorcycle in the comment section. Until next time, this is Ambar Banerjee signing out.